Hello guys, kevinbolk here. Welcome to another episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past. In the last episode, we did some stuff such as increasing our bomb and arrow capacity to the max, 50 and 70. And also, we didn't get a heart piece. Oh yeah, we also got the magical boomerang, as well as a better shield. Which I guess you can call the level 2 shield. Actually, there's no level next to it. The sword does, though, which is kind of weird. Yeah, we didn't really make too much headway last time. But anyway, in this episode, we're going into Death Mountain. Because, as you can see from our map, that is where the next pendant is. So we gotta go there to the Tower of Hera. Somehow that rock respawned. No, I'm just kidding, it does that. So anyway, we're going in this cave, and we have this effect where we can only see what's ahead of us. I'm gonna kill that Keese right there. Don't fall in those holes. You will fall and take damage. Oh, here we go. I don't know who you are, but if you're going to go up the mountain, will you take me with you? I lost my lamp, so... Alright, so we're gonna take this old man with us. He does not tell us his name. Oh, watch your step. There are holes in the ground. Could you turn right here? Young man, are you also going to the mountain to look for the gold tower? Just ahead is a mountain full of monsters. Many people have vanished in this mountain while looking for the golden tower. I don't want to steer you wrong, so please don't get too involved in such a mad quest. So actually, he does lead us the right way. We do have to go right, but not this way, not too far right. Actually, if we go up here, there must be a heart in that bottle. He's actually right. What a stream sniper, guys. Turn right here. You know, I have a granddaughter who is your age. The king took her to the castle and she never returned. Kidnapping those maidens must be part of the wizard's plot. I'm sure he's trying to somehow use the power of the descendants of the wise men. So, is he technically one of the descendants? Because if the king took her to the castle, then it must be because this guy's granddaughter is a descendant of one of the wise men. So anyway, let's get out here. We got hit by these guys. These guys are interesting enemies. You can't actually... fuck. Death Mountain is a shitstorm because you got these fucking green boulders. No one knows how boulders become green. They just are. They do shit tons of damage apparently. Oh fuck. Wait. I have a fairy. But yeah, those guys are in... You know what? Fucking damn it. Those guys... are interesting enemies because you can hit them and they'll turn into crystals and then they become invincible. And okay, we just died. Second death, GG. But yeah, those guys can't actually be killed because once they're in their stone form, that crystallized one, they'll just transform back into regular enemies as time passes. So yeah, we want to go in this house. The missing maidens are still alive somewhere. I believe that a hero will rescue them. I wait for that day. These are dangerous times. I talked too much. No, you're fine. Anyway, thank you for your kindness to an old man like me. I wanted to give you this. If you wander into a magical transporter, gaze into this mirror. He gave you the magic mirror. This mirror is blue, clear and beautiful. You feel like it's going to absorb you into another world. Which is not actually what it does. We'll get into what the magic mirror does in a little bit. We'll just talk to this old man. The wizard has deceived the king, and now he is trying to open the way to the dark world. To complete your quest, you will need the moon pearl, which is in a tower on top of the mountain. All I can do for you now is to comfort your weariness. Come back here anytime. So actually, if we go into this cave, actually where does this take us? Oh, it takes us someplace. There are like keys and stuff. There's a pot with a rupee. Oh, the boomerang can still kill keys in this game, like you can in other Zelda games. That's interesting. It's kind of weird how the boomerang can kill some enemies, but not others. This just takes you to another part of Death Mountain, so you can avoid the fucking shitstorm of falling boulders. Like, jeez. Thankfully, once you get to a portion of the mountain that's like higher up, you won't have to deal with these boulders. So that's something good. Fuck. This cave leads to the path back to Kakuko Village. So yeah, if you want to leave, you can take that path. And you will need to take it, so yeah. We want a dash attack up here. And, so the old man was talking about some dark world. Maybe we'll find out about that. We got a little cave with some mold worms right here. It's actually not where we're supposed to be going. I think. Like, normally you're supposed to come the opposite way through here. Like, there's another way that this cave connects to. Oh, I guess we just... Oh, well, there's fairy fountain, so never mind. Actually, there's a little area where you're supposed to drop down to. Which actually we'll get to in this episode, because... Actually, how... Oh, we got one heart piece. So we're almost to another full heart. Actually, no, we're not really that close. But we're closer than normal, I guess. We're a quarter of the way there. Actually, no, we're 3/4 of the way there. Fuck. I feel like I'm trying to talk consistently in this episode and not stumble upon myself, and, you know, when you try things, it just doesn't work. Not necessarily true, but whatever. You want to go in here. I believe we can... I know in this cave system there is something you can get. You can log a heart piece in this place. Oh, yep, see right here. Already a heart piece for us. So we got another piece of heart. Pretty cool. Anyway, let's read this stone. Link, it is I, Sahasrara. You must somehow make your way to the top of Spectacle Rock. From there you can reach the Tower of Hera on top of Death Mountain. Spectacle Rock, Spoilers, I guess, for people who haven't played the first Legend of Zelda. If you haven't played the original Legend of Zelda, I recommend probably skipping past this part. Spectacle Rock is where the final area in The Legend of Zelda is, the original one, the first one on the NES. And that was where the final dungeon is, which is, if you don't know, is called Level 9, but also has an official name called the Skull, because it's shaped like a skull. But anyway, that's all I'll talk about Spectacle Rock, also known as Level 9, the Skull. Anyway, we can go in here. This is just the other side of that cave that we were in. So yeah. Anyway though, let's go over here and check it out. Look at this thing. We got a blue warpy thing. This looks interesting. Oh my gosh, dude. Listen to this fucking music. This song is fucking amazing. I'm sorry if I just cursed right there, but it's true. This song is so good. You know what? It's actually so good that I'm gonna link it in the description. I'm gonna find it. Let's talk to these guys. Oh, who are you, Mr. Bunny? This world is like the real world, but evil has twisted it. The golden power is what changed your shape to reflect what is in your heart and mind. I am always changing my mind, so I turned into a ball. But if you have a ball called the Moon Pearl, you can keep your original shape here. Well, I know what I would be in this fucking world. I'd be a fucking squid, man. Cause you're a kid now, you're a squid now. Cue the fucking commercial at this rate. Let's talk to this guy who's kicking this ball around. What do you want? Do you have something to say to me, silly rabbit? Tricks are most definitely not for kids or squids. I came here to get the power of gold, but now I'm a freak and I can't get back to the real world. If only I had the moon pearl from the Tower of Hera, I could go back to my original shape. I've got good reason to be stressed out, so back off. Shoo, shoo. Alright, well, fuck off. So actually where we are, we're in the Dark World, guys. This is the place that that old man was talking about. When he said Dark World, he meant this place. And the Dark World is basically the area of the game that the golden power, basically when the wizard, like, when the wizard broke the seal. Well, wait, has he done it yet? I don't think, no, he hasn't done it yet. Basically, the wizard got his hands on the golden power and he changed it so that the golden land would become this place, which is the Dark World. So yeah, basically in the Dark World, you change to a bunny. But what you can do is you can use the magic mirror, and you can leave this place and listen to the awesome sound effect. Now this portal right here will take you back to the Dark World. If we step on it, we go back. Now a thing about the magic mirror is you cannot use it in the regular world. Like, I'm going to press Y and we're going to leave the world. I'm going to exit my portal. I'm repeatedly pressing Y and nothing is happening. Also, heart piece right here. You want to get that. That is because the magic mirror will not work if you're in the light world. Only if you're in the dark world. Or I should say in Hyrule. In Hyrule, the magic mirror does not work because if you could just shift from light world to dark world by using just this item, it would allow for... Actually, no. I'm gonna get... Actually, no. I can get into that actually right now. Because... The magic mirror, if you think about it, it could be used where... It can be used whenever you want, but not... It could be used wherever you want if this item let you use it in the Dark World and Hyrule. But... the game designers were actually smart and they had thought of this, which I am impressed with. Actually, not really, but because it's kind of obvious just why they wouldn't make it so you can use it in both the light and dark world. And the simple reason is because of sequence breaks. The game designers would not want you to sequence break. They do not want you to go to that place as early as this is in the game. We will go to that place much later. Yeah, we will not see, but we will not see it for a while. I'm not going to spoil what it is, but it is pretty dang important for the storyline. Also, I love the sound that that the game makes in the Super NES version when you fucking enter and exit the Dark World. It's so awesome. I could make the sound effect, but I'm not going to. So actually, we go over here. Check it out. We got more Hylian language. So we're gonna use the Book of Medora to decipher this, and it says, hold up the Master Sword and you'll get the magic of Ether. Now we don't have the Master Sword. The Master Sword is sealed away in the forest over there. Yeah, the forest with the awesome music. And yeah, if you remember from what I think the sage told, or maybe it was Sahasrara. It was either the sage or Sahasrara. One of them told us that you can only actually wield the Master Sword if you have the 3 pendants, which is the pendant of courage, wisdom, and power. We do not have the wisdom of power, or no, we have the wisdom of power. We don't have the pendant of wisdom. So we actually cannot get the Master Sword at this moment. Also, we can't go over here because there are stakes. Oh, got new enemies actually. Those are Tektites. Whenever you slash their sword, they jump, and yeah, you just kill them. Anyway, but yeah, you need all 3 pendants to actually get the Master Sword. That's why we don't have it yet. And the Magic of Ether, that is actually an item that we can get if we had the Master Sword, but we don't. So we do have to come back here later and use the Book of Medora. So yeah, I just wanted to point that out, and I don't think there's any other heart pieces in here. I think we're good. Yeah, let's just go. So we're gonna enter the 3rd dungeon here. Welcome to the Tower of Hera, the 3rd dungeon in the game, if you don't count the Hyrule place. Anyway, the main gimmick of this dungeon, if you haven't already guessed, is that you will see these switches. Basically, whenever the switch is blue, the blue tiles go down, and whenever the switch is red, the red tiles go down. Pretty simple. We got these dinosaur enemies that look like the ones from Super Mario World. Well, actually, no, they just remind me of them. We got this chest right here. No, not that kind of chest, like a treasure chest. That's what I meant. So you got the map, and you know what the map does, so yeah. I'm not going to read that every time, I just wanted to those other times, but yeah. Anyway, we click on this. Link, Zai's Hospital of the Elder. I have some advice. In the dungeons, you can gaze into the magic mirror to return to the entrance at any time. Do not forget this. That can actually be pretty important if you want to leave a dungeon. Like, if you are about to die and you're in a dungeon, leaving the dungeon is a legitimate strategy. Do not feel afraid to run. Just like in any RPG, including Xenoblade, which I haven't actually played, but it counts, running is a legitimate strategy. So we got these red Stalfos who will, basically they're regular Stalfos, except they will attack by throwing bones at you, so that's the only difference. But yeah, running away from a dungeon is a legitimate strategy, and you can do it. Oh, we can get that key with our boomerang. We don't even have to touch this thing. Fuck you, thing. Yeah, running from a dungeon is a legitimate strategy. You can do it if you're low on health. Don't feel afraid. I probably should do that if I feel the need to. But if you're pretty far into the dungeon and you are very confident in your abilities, but you actually know you can do it, then by all means stay. Technically, it's your choice in the long run. I can't control what you do, but I'm just trying to give you guys friendly advice. Because LPing, you know, kind of do that. Now, this room we can't actually do anything about because you need the big key. So we're gonna fall down this pit. And anytime you see like anytime you see a pitch black pit like we saw in Death Mountain, like in the Death Mountain cave, those will damage you, but the one I just fell in that has like that actually has a background or like a kind of a picture in it, and basically anything without a black like area inside it, that can be fallen in. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Wait, why don't I just splash my sword? Yeah, anytime you see it, like a pit that doesn't have like the black in it, fuck, I died. Well, first game over, boys. GG. Alright, let's save and continue. If you die in a dungeon, you just start back at the dungeon. Death penalty isn't too bad in this game, so don't stress too much if you die. At least try not to, because dying in single player games, as I've learned, is actually not as stressful as dying in a multiplayer game. Just cause. And, oh yeah, I was just saying, if you see the pits without any black in them, they're safe to fall down, and you can fall down them to get to other areas. So I did some speedrunning tactics right there to show you guys that you could do that. Actually, no, it's more so just to get down further. So yeah. So actually, we need to wait in this room for these fucking floor tiles to hit us. That one just went against the wall. He didn't even try. He just got wrecked before he even got to do shit. Actually, how does that happen? Alright, so we've done it. I think we're fine there. Yeah, because we got a switch right here. I want to say that this dungeon is just kind of introducing you to the idea of these switches, where you just have to use them with in combination with items like the boomerang and such. Could be wrong though. Oh fuck. I can say, oh, there's a full magic thing. For good reason, because they want you to light these. And from it, you will get the big key. The master key of the dungeon. You can open many locks small keys can't. So yeah. I really shouldn't read that every time. I don't know why I do that. I guess because Josh Jepson, I think, did it. If you don't know, I watched Josh Jepson's LP of this game before I watched any other LP of this game. Like when the way I first found out about A Link to the Past was I bought it. Well, I wouldn't say it's the first way I found out about it. I originally got the Game Boy Advance port, you know, with like Zelda 4 Sword, and yeah, I got that port, and I played like the first dungeon, which is the Eastern Palace. I didn't really touch it again for some reason. I don't know why, because I was really missing out on a great experience. It was many years ago. And then I just and I was like, in like 2012 or something, I got into Josh Jepson, so I started watching his LPs, and one of the ones that I started watching was A Link to the Past, and I guess said to myself, wow, this game is really cool, and I wanted to play the Game Boy version. Turns out, we actually sold it, so I bought the Virtual Console version on the Wii, and that's how I have this game now. Actually, no, it was in 2012, it was. Or maybe it was like late 2011, I don't fucking know. But anyway though, anytime you press those like switches with like the 6 pointed stars, basically it'll make different holes in the floor. Oh wait, what we actually want to do is this. Because then we go around and we use the big key. And now we can progress further in the dungeon. Just another day and Link to the Past, boys. Alright, so we can go there and there. You can actually fall into those pots, and I guess it takes you somewhere. Granted, I don't really know where. That's a preview of the rest of the dungeon right there. Pretty quick one, but one nonetheless. So I used my potion back there, actually. Which actually could be bad, because you need health in this dungeon. Just trust me. It's kind of a stupid reason as to why you actually need hearts in this dungeon. I corrected myself very quickly. Yo, the fucking health and hearts thing, that's gonna be like fucking how I used to call fruits fucking treasures in Pikmin 3. That's what that shit's gonna be like. I feel like, at least. Anyway though, yeah, you need hearts in this dungeon just because you'll see for later. Let's get this chest, and it's the compass, so we can find out where the dungeon's evil master is. And he's on the top floor. Right smack dab in the middle. Anyway, let's touch the stone. Link, it is I, Sahasura the Elder. An orb known as the Moon Pearl is in this tower. Whoever holds the Moon Pearl is protected so that his form will not change in the Dark World. You must find it and escape from the tower. Don't forget the Moon Pearl. Wait. It said don't forget the moon pearl? But the it in that sentence is referring to the moon pearl. It would make more sense if he said don't forget the pendant. Because you're already saying that the it in that sentence is, fuck if I know, man. I don't even understand. Whatever, it doesn't really matter. Honestly, it's not really that important. But anyway, if you hit these things, they will resist you and they'll just push you back. These guys can actually be... I didn't go over these guys, but they can be bounced back with your sword. They also bounce you back with somewhat good knockback, although you won't get hurt from it. Which it goes without saying, I think. But yeah, they get bounced back with pretty good knockback, and so do you. So yeah. Oh, is that a bottom of a wall? I don't think it is. Yeah, it's totally just for show. That's what I meant when I said earlier that some cracks in the wall won't actually be bombable walls. They'll just be like, they're just there for show. Like here. That's also an instance too. So yeah. So what you actually want to do here is, this kind of stumped me for a little while. Like every time I play through this dungeon it stumps me. You want to fall in this area. Just as much so that you fall on this part of the platform. You don't want to fall in the lower area because then you get screwed. In that you step on these star things and then you can't get to this pathway. It just closes off, so yeah. Oh, we got that bubble right here, but we're not going to run into him. Instead, we're going to get the item. And the item in this dungeon is the Moon Pearl. This protects the hero from the changing effects of the Golden Power. So now we are immune to the Gold Power's ability to change us into a bunny. So now we can roam around the dark world as a free man. Free boy, I guess. Anyway though, we got the Moon Pearl in this one. We are just ready to end off this dungeon, which we will be doing in the next episode. So next time on The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past, we will be finishing off the Tower of Hera once and for all. So, see you guys then.